Alrighty. D4. Probably playing against the Queen's Gambit is the most boring thing for me as black. Because it's really just basic development. And white kind of is the one having all the fun. But my opponent is playing his own variation of the Queen's Gambit, so it's fine. Pretty sure mainline might actually be to take the pawn on d5. I'll just develop my bishop. Black usually wants to castle as quickly as possible. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with my c-pawn. I could push it to c5, he takes it, then I have an isolated pawn. Or I could just develop my knight to c6. That's usually a pretty common structure. But I don't really know where my knight is going to go after. But whatever. Principled moves, developing your knights to the center. Probably could have also gone c6 here with the pawn. But whatever. Could go f5. But maybe I don't want to do that. But I'm in bishop f5. I could go bishop g4 as well. That might be a little bit better. That way, if he moves his knight, I can trade off his pretty nice bishop. Right? Pretty standard thing, giving the king some breathing room, and also making my bishop move one more square. Could just develop my rook here. Could develop my queen, maybe. What is the spirit of the position? What do I want to do? Let's develop my rook first, and then we'll look at moving my knight to e4 possibly. Okay. So knight e4, knight takes, knight anywhere. What does that do for me? He has one hanging pawn on b2. But I don't really see any way to exploit that. Could develop my queen as well. Do I want to put my queen on the same diagonal as that piece? I'm not really sure. I think I have decided that I will. Okay, so my opponent is attacking my hanging pawn on b7. I could just push it to b6, or I could maybe put my knight on a5, but then it kind of looks useless there maybe. But maybe it doesn't. I'm gonna go there. And like I said, putting the bishop on the same diagonal, but then it's just I'm threatening his queen, so I think I'm good. Let's go there. A bit of a weird move. Weird looking one. I'm attacking his queen, so I'm hoping I'm not making any big mistakes here. Okay. So we were considering going knight to c4. But that bishop's pretty useless. I'm not sure. I guess we're just gonna have our knight do a little bit of a dance around the board. I don't know if going knight a3 if he pushes b3 is a good idea. It's probably not. I also could attack his queen with my bishop. Okay, he just takes that. He doubles my pawns. He gets two pretty nice looking pawns in the center of the board. Reasonable. Just need to try not to blunder anything and hopefully we'll be okay. Okay. That is a little bit of a... It's not super scary. Okay, just wanted to look and see. I don't think I had anything. We're doing better with time control. We're still behind, but it's not as bad as it's been. So he's just like determined to win that pawn, basically. I could try to win a pawn of my own. And I am going to try to do that. I think that bishop's on a bit of a better square there too, because it's touching the square on h2 if the knight weren't there. Okay. He takes the pawn with his knight. That makes sense. Duh. Okay. So we're down a pawn in a bit of a losing position. But I don't think it's the end of the universe right now. I think we have plans. I'm gonna start by putting this knight right here. I'm trying to get all my pieces on his king side. Okay, he takes that first. Understandable. He's gonna isolate a pawn, but... Alrighty. Puts his queen there, attacking that pawn. Let's see. I'm gonna sacrifice another pawn. For positional play. Okay, do we sack another pawn? I don't know. Oh god. Or we could just move. So if we go there... Okay. I'm just not gonna sack another pawn, but I'm gonna go for the same plan that I had. The only thing that makes this a little bit worse is that if he keeps his queen on the light squares, then I can't really move my rook. So I'm gonna go here now. Okay. God, doesn't this look so scary? I can't blunder my piece first, though. I need to move it out of the way, and now I can try. I almost just blundered my rook on a8. Hmm. Okay. Gonna go here. If he moves his rook to defend his bishop, I can take it with my light squared bishop. Oh, it looks like we got a notification here. Alrighty. Hmm. Come on, come on. If I go here, maybe? No. Hmm. Bishop there. I think this is a wacky move. And it doesn't even really work. Okay, fine. We're gonna let our king breathe for one. Let's do this one move, let the king breathe, and then continue. So I don't get back ranked like I did that one game. Okay, my opponent hangs his bishop. So now I'm winning, but I'm only winning because my opponent made a Jesus Christ, made a bad mistake. Okay. I guess I'll just put my rook right back where it was. Okay, my opponent finally got rid of this square, so now I can finally go here, right? Which is what I've been trying to set up the entire time. So my opponent is gonna push to G3. Okay. I think I'll just take this. Yeah, I think we have a sacrifice here if he takes that pawn. But I might be wrong. I'm probably wrong. Okay, there's a couple of possible sacrifices I could make. Okay. One move at a time. My opponent is actually covering that brilliant sacrifice that I was looking at. So that stinks a little bit. I don't want to. Yes, I do. I'll trade the queens. I need to go I need to go so quickly. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, my opponent does not do that. So now I'm gonna go here and threaten checkmate. anyone knows what my best move was, please please watch this video and tell me. Okay. So this guy clearly wants to speedrun this and he wants to beat me on time. That fucking asshole. Okay. He trapped his rook there, but I don't know what I was thinking. I do. I was thinking nothing because I'm just trying to move quickly, so it's okay. His rook is still trapped. Nothing I have to think about. Okay. Take that. Check. Check. Give me the checkmate. Give me the checkmate. Give me the checkmate. Thank you. Alrighty. 12:27. That is the end of the game. We'll do a quick game review just to see how good I am or how terrible I am.
Good job building a lead and not letting up.
80%. Okay, I need to mute this guy. How do I mute the game review guy? See, the recording thing is covering it. So I don't have the option. Like, did I click it? I don't know. But yeah, no brilliant moves, no great moves. Doesn't look like anything really crazy happened. This was a miss win because I could have doubled my rooks and then he blundered his piece. Okay. Yeah. Alright, sounds good. Was this check the best move? No, it was moving the king inward. Alrighty. Cool. That's it. Have a good day. See ya.